Well, someone I'm trying to be friends with right now is our next guest. She's pretty amazing. Samantha Ferraro is the author of Weeknight Mediterranean Kitchen, and she's joining us with a dish featuring her favorite. It is a fruit, right? Samantha, tomato is officially a fruit?
Yes, 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 it is a fruit. Tomato is a fruit, so yes, you can have a tomato salad, and technically it's a fruit salad.
Yeah, and in all seriousness, as I understand it, you have a thing with tomatoes, like it's your thing.
It is my favorite food. If you know me and you follow me on social media, you know that tomatoes are my favorite food in the entire world. So this time of year is my favorite time of year. I probably spend about $50 a week on tomatoes. It's a little absurd.
Oh, I'd love to see all the things you make using them, but what are
Yeah.
you making today?
So we have a few things to kind of showcase Season's bounty, but we are making one of my favorite Mediterranean salads. It's called a fattoush salad. And what's so lovely about it is that it has these really crispy pita chips, which is right here. I made these earlier today. And I have a spice blend called za'atar, and it's a really beautiful Mediterranean spice blend. There's something bright called sumac in there, and sesame seeds, and earthy thyme and oregano, and it's really quite lovely. So I'm just going to take some of these really crispy pita chips and kind of just roughly put it right in the salad.
And it looks
So
like
kind of gives it
already,
some crunch.
yes, I love crunch in a salad. You have to have it. And already it looks like, it's hard to see, but it looks like you have some veggies in there already, carrots. Is that what that is?
So I have only heirloom tomatoes.
Oh,
So we found some beautiful, colorful heirloom tomatoes that are perfectly in season. This is like a really deep orange yellow one and almost like a green zebra. And then I also have some cucumbers in here. So just really bright seasonal fruits and vegetables.
Love it.
So once you add the pita chips in, we'll make a really quick vinaigrette. So here I already have some olive oil portioned out. And I love fresh lemon juice. It just brightens up everything.
It totally does.
So I'm just going to cut. It does, doesn't it? I add lemon juice to everything. So just a really good squeeze. Really good squeeze. And then a little apple cider vinegar, whatever light vinegar you have, add that in. We're also going to mimic the flavors on the pita chips and add some of that beautiful spice blend called za'atar right into the salad dressing. And then another Mediterranean twist is something called pomegranate molasses. It also goes really well with heirloom tomatoes. It's a little tart, it's really thick, and it just works really well with the sweet tomatoes. So we're just gonna add all of that together.
Okay.
And then just give everything a good whisk. You can put this in a mason jar, and then you can just keep it all week and just dress your salads as needed. And then we'll just get our beautiful heirloom fattoush salad. We'll pour the dressing over. Oh, yummy, yummy, yum, yum.
Yeah, it looks delicious.
And then, oh, thank you. If you have, I know I always talk about mint, but if you have mint this time of year, I think we all do, I'd love to roughly tear it, throw it right in. Any tender herbs that you have, parsley, cilantro, basil would be absolutely lovely. Seasonal, and all the flavors just go so well together.
Now, Samantha, while you're mixing that up, can you give us some insights on how we pick the perfect tomato?
Oh, yes. So I always go with the smell test, right? Everything, produce usually, it already has a beautiful aroma to it. So give it a good smell. Does it smell like a tomato? Does it smell a little sweet? Does it smell like that beautiful tomato stem? And also, I give it a good feel. If there's any really obvious soft spots, I don't buy those. But if it has a nice little give, that's a good sign that it's nice and ripe. And I also look for how smooth the skin is. If there's any, big splits or blemishes, I might not get that one. It's not, the worst thing. You can just cut that off.
Yeah.
But I always want to look for a nice, smooth, and shiny skin. I mean, this tomato is just absolutely perfect. And I might eat it right after I'm done with this segment.
And I'm just curious, how do you choose the tomato that you want to cook with? So is there a certain one that you just love cooking with the most?
It depends what I'm making. So for this salad, I wanted really big, kind of bright heirloom tomatoes. But this pasta dish that I have over here, I wanted something a little sweeter. So I got those really sweet cherry tomatoes. So it really just depends what you're looking for. Some of the deeper, like those really dark red, almost black tomatoes have a really beautiful, deep, savory flavor. And then the ones like these green ones have a very like bright, almost cucumbery, like citrusy flavor. So it really depends what you're in the mood for.
Okay, and I know we have just a few seconds left, but you have a couple of other dishes you like to make. You mentioned one of them, but gazpacho as well.
Yeah, so we have gazpacho. I mean, now is the perfect time to make gazpacho. I have this recipe on my website as well. It's just a bunch of tomatoes, some spicy chili like jalapeno, cucumbers, peppers, a little red wine vinegar, blend it all up, a good drizzle of olive oil on top, and it is summer in a bowl.
This is looks so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your passion with us. And guess what? Samantha is going to be sharing her recipe for this delicious fattoush salad. So just head to our website to start using those tomatoes. Thanks again, Samantha.
Yes.
Well, we've been talking